Hey, everybody, VP here, and it's time for another Prime to Snap. That's right, guys, I am here. Sorry I missed last week. I do try to stream every week, but I do have a regular job as well, and sometimes that wears me out, keeps me tired, and sometimes I just don't exactly feel like have the energy to go streaming, man. And also, I didn't really have any decks that I really wanted to showcase or show off. But yeah, I had to get in here today, a little later than I normally do. I usually stream on Wednesdays or Thursdays, and usually at night. But right now, it's as I'm recording this, it's like it's early in the morning. Well, not early in the morning. It's 10:30 in the morning, guys. Here, and I thought I'd jump in here because I didn't want to skip another week. I put time and effort into the thumbnails I make for these live streams, so at least I gotta at least do some some live streams when they come up. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're jumping in here. We're gonna play. I have been playing Marvel Snap. I just haven't really found any decks that have really piqued my interest lately, and therefore I haven't really had anything to showcase. We did play High Voltage again, and we did get the Airwalker, which is kind of cool. I played with it a little bit. I didn't get the top prize in that, but it was just a premium mystery variant in that iteration of High Voltage. But we did get Airwalker, so that's pretty cool. And I did try to use Airwalker in a couple of decks. He's a little weird, a little awkward for me to use. I'm sure something will come along. But I've been playing with some of the other new cards this season, and since I didn't stream last week, and I think it was a little late in my stream the week before that, I thought I'd make a deck using almost all of the season pass cards, and that is what we're going to play today, guys. We're going to see what we can do with it. I haven't had a lot of time to play with it. I played a little bit here before stream. And I played a little bit more yesterday on my phone, and it's performed fairly well. But I don't think I have a good enough good enough sample size of games played to really tell you how well it performs. So we'll find out together, I guess. Here we will find out together here on this on the live stream here. So, but yeah. And plus, I had to showcase this this particular deck because I don't know. I came up with a cool name for it: Ghost of the Cosmic Fallen. That's right. That's the deck name, guys. Ghost of the Cosmic Fallen. All right. And in it here we got Sunspot, which is a 1/0 end of turn gain +1 power for each unspent energy. This deck utilizes the Fallen one here, which was the Season Pass card from last week. It is a 5/5 on reveal. Set your max energy equal to this card's power. When this card initially came out last week, I did play around with it a bit, and I was having a hard time coming up with decks for it. But then I saw, one of the rare occasions when I went online and looked at seeing what other creators were trying to do with the card, and I saw Regis Kilpin had a card called Fallen 20, and I played that, and I didn't do so good with it. I was going to showcase that last week, and then time kind of got away from me, and my energy kind of slumped down, so we didn't play it. But and then I have been playing with it, and it was losing. But we're using some elements from that deck in this, particularly the Fallen one elements. The 3 cards that really stuck out to me in that deck were the Fallen one, of course, Shuri, and Shuri, of course, is a 4-cost, 3-power card on reveal. If you play your next card at this location, double its power. And Silver Surfer, the 3/5. This was the Premium Pass card. If you shell out more money to get the Premium Pass card, I admit I did it. Like I said, I'm not one to spend a lot of money on this game, but I do like to support it as best I can. And since it's a free-to-play game, I try to support it whenever I can, whenever I'm able. So yeah, I did get the this premium season pass card, the Silver Surfer 3-5. Silver Surfer First Step Silver Surfer, I should say. Ugh. These duplicate names. By the way, duplicate names. I saw a sneak preview coming out for the new cards, data mined, and they were for the zombie. I think it's the October season. I think October season is going to be like a zombies, Marvel Zombies season. And all the cards in there, most of the cards in there, I should say, are more iterations of the same characters. Oh man, can't we get some new characters? Come on, we need new characters, man. It's getting hard to say. Silver Surfer First Steps, Silver Surfer this, Reed Richards First Steps, Mr. Fantastic First Steps, Mr. Fantastic Vanilla. Let's get some actual characters in here, man. Let's get some new characters. But anyways, I digress. I will get off that soapbox here and get back to what we're doing with this deck. So yeah, I got the Silver Surfer First Steps to go with the Fallen one. This is kind of one of the key components that was in that Fallen 20 deck that Regis Kilbin showed on his channel, and I'll link that video below here. Not that he needs support from me, but just so you know where the source of that particular video is. But yeah, the cool thing is you can play, you can get Silver Surfer down, and then you can get Shuri down, and then you can get the Fallen one. That's kind of like the dream, because then you have just like a ton of energy to work with in the last turn of the game, which I think is where the Fallen one really is going to shine. I did try some decks where we try to cheat out the Fallen one and get him out, you know, faster, but I don't know, they just didn't seem to work out too great. And then, of course, I tried buffing the Fallen one, and that seemed kind of clunky as well. This uses quite a bit of that. Uses a little bit of that, not quite a bit of that. Uses a little bit of that. And actually, the recent OTA, the balance update, enabled American Chavez to get into this deck. So American Chavez is a 1/2. On reveal, get the top card of your deck +3 power now. Used to be +2 power, but they just buffed it with the last OTA. So now you get or actually I think it was just +1 power. Yeah, it was +1 power from the last iteration. I guess the original iteration was even better than this one that I didn't play at that time. But for this one, now it's +3 power. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, and actually it synergizes super well with the Fallen one. I think you could, if you wanted to take Shuri and the Silver Surfer First Steps out of this and just had American Chavez and the Fallen one, you could chance that and maybe put some other buff cards in here. It might work out a little bit better. I know that since I've been playing, the little time I've been playing with this deck, I have hit the Fallen one with American Chavez a number of times, and that right there, you know, then when the Fallen one comes out, you're going to get 8 energy on your next turn instead of 6. That's still pretty cool, man. And if he gets any other buffs in there, then it's even better. So what else do we have? We do have a little bit more of the buff package here. We got, of course, Mr. Fantastic First Steps here. 3/4 end of turn. Give a card in your hand -1 cost or +2 power. Just a solid card, man. It was great as a 2-cost card. That's why they nerfed it, because I guess everybody was using it as a 2-cost. It was like the must-use 2-cost card, because it's just awesome. And 3/4, a little bit worse, but it still does, you know. I don't think I ever played it for the stats, right? Obviously didn't play it for the stats, because the stats got buffed when the energy got buffed. We play it for the ability here, so I don't think it's hampered him a little bit. It does put him in a more competitive bracket, I think, with other 3-cost cards, because there's some pretty good 3-cost cards. I don't know, I always have. Anyway, in my experience, I always have trouble trying to fill out my 3-cost cards, because it always seems like I have like 4 or 5 3-cost cards in my deck, which doesn't always work out. So there's a lot of cards I like at the 3-cost slot. So, but yeah, he's in here to buff hopefully the Fallen one or any of my other cards here. We do have some tech pieces too, because man, I was going up against so much. There's so much stuff going on out there, man. That was just kicking butt. Mainly destroy. I run into a lot of destroy at this particular rank, and as far as I know, it's pretty predominant all throughout the ranks, even up into infinite. But yeah, we haven't hit infinite yet, guys, unfortunately, this season. I thought I'd be able to maybe make it this season, but haven't played as much as I have in the past. So probably if I would have grinded a little bit more, we could get there. But we do have what do we have? I think this is the last week of the season. So I still have this week, I guess. No, I probably just have till Tuesday, don't I? I don't know. When's the season end? VP, when does the season end? Yeah, that's probably something I should know. That is probably something I should know. Let's see. This season ends in 4 days. Yeah, so I got 4 days to possibly hit infinite. I'm at 88 right now. And that's mainly because I just, you know, when you're trying out a bunch of different decks, you tend to lose a lot. Because obviously not all of them are, you know, not all of them are home runs. In fact, quite a bit of them are not home runs. So it's a lot of trial and error. And with that comes a lot of losses. So you can't regularly climb the ladder. And plus, I'm just not that good at the game. I'm not trying to make excuses here. I was not very good at the game. Let's put it that way. Yeah, but I probably could have made it to infinite if I really put my head down and tried. But I just, yeah, like I said, energy's been a little low, and no decks have really excited me lately. So yeah, but anyways, yeah. So we got Mr. Fantastic in here, and then yeah, tech pieces, man, against destroy decks. I got Shadow King in here. Shadow King, of course, it's a 2/2 on reveal. Reset all cards here to their original power. Power creep is real in Marvel Snap, man. Power creep is real in this game. I tell you what. So we got to get Shadow King in here. I've already explained Silver Surfer Reverse Steps and Shuri. We got Stardust in here. Stardust was the season pass card from the first week, I believe. The 4/7 ongoing cards can't be added to locations set by playing or moving them. People were afraid of this card, and understandably so. It has delivered for me in my particular, ranking where I'm at on the ladder. So we do have him in here. I feel a little bad using all these sorts of tech cards, but after you get beat like the 100th time by a destroy deck that just it's the same deck every time, and there's counters to it and stuff that you could play, but like you gotta put those cards in your deck, man, and you want to try other cards. So, but unfortunately, we did. So, I should say, unfortunately, that happens. So I have to put Stardust in this deck to try to keep that from happening. So that's why we got Stardust in here. Symbiote Spider-Man. This also came from the Regis deck, I believe. The 4/7 activate merge your lowest cost card here with this. Copy its text like it just revealed. So yeah, you can use this with the Fallen One as well to get some major power as well. You got Symbiote. If you get Symbiote Spider-Man down first, and you happen to miss out on the Shuri and the Silver Surfer First Steps, you can play Fallen One down with the Symbiote Spider-Man. Activate the Symbiote Spider-Man, and now the Fallen One gives you all the energy from the Symbiote Spider-Man there. So that's pretty cool. So he's in the deck for us as well. And we got this week's featured card. You can still get this card as I record this video. 5/7 on reveal. Remove the text from the front row enemy cards here. He's effective. He will definitely, if you really want to stop destroy, this is the guy to do it. This is one of the guys that can really do it. I've had so many people that I played against playing destroy that as soon as they see this card come down, they're just out. Because they know they're kaput, man. Usually they know they're kaput. Because yeah, 5/7 on reveal. Remove the text from front row enemy cards here. It's real, man. It's real. Like I said, I think it was put in the game to, at least that ability was put in the game to combat all the end of turn stuff. But I haven't seen a whole lot of end of turn since I've been playing lately. So I don't know. Maybe the ghost debuff scared him off or something. I don't know, or something else scared him off. But yeah, we got the Cosmic Ghost Rider here to combat that. And then we got Gilgamesh just to add a little more extra power there for that last turn. 5/9 on reveal, +1 power for each of your other cards in play with increased power. And there's at least usually 3 or 4 cards, I think, that I can usually get buffed up in the game. So he can get a pretty good power amount. And then, of course, we got our Season Pass card, Galactus First Steps. 6/12. My Herald is the next character I see you playing. End of turn, +2 power if you're winning my Herald's location. So he can just get pretty big as well, leading to that turn 6 play after the Fallen One gives us all the energy that we need. So that is the deck, guys. This is what we're going to try out here. Like I said, haven't used it a whole lot. had some pretty good success with it. Not like extraordinary by any means, but maybe we can fix that in this stream today. So that's what we're hoping to do. This is the Ghost of the Cosmic Fallen. Let's go, man. Let's play some Marvel Snap here, guys. Ghost of the Cosmic Fallen moving into our first game. See what we can do, guys. Let's see what we can do. So weird doing a live stream this early. And on a day that I have to work. I actually have to go to work shortly after I finish this stream. So that'll be interesting as well. I should probably be sleeping right now. But here I am playing Marvel Snap. No turn 1 play. No surprise for us because it is one of my decks. I do have Sunspot and American Chavez in here, though. So I do have some 1-cost cards in my deck. They just aren't showing up for whatever reason. My opponent plays a 0 down to the mysterious third location. Our first location, Dark Dimension. Cards are not revealed until the game ends. And Madripoor, end of turn, give each highest cost card here +2 power. Well, Dark Dimension doesn't do too much for us. Most of my cards I want revealed. I suppose I could bury the Shadow King there. Maybe I'll... Yeah, let's just do it. Why not? Nah, we'll hold on to it. Shadow King is a very valuable tool that we can use, and I don't know what my opponent's playing here yet. They played a Maximus down to Madripoor, which got zeroed out, so I couldn't draw cards. Okay, so they played that for the value, the 2/6 value there. They are leading. They have priority. It is turn 3. We have 3 energy, no fallen one in hand. We do have American Chavez here. I think I'll get my Mr. Fantastic first steps down so we can maybe get some more buffs here. I am hoping the next card... maybe I'll play American Chavez next turn, hoping to catch the fallen one, you know. My opponent plays Nightmare down. Okay, we got a chaotic player here, man. Bit of a chaotic player. Nightmare's a fun card. Oh, there's the fallen one. So much for my idea of buffing the fallen one. But isn't it interesting that I was so close, knowing that that was at least close to the top of the deck. So I think now fallen one we would have to play next turn, which is not really going to be effective. So I think we just play it out regularly here now. I still don't know what my opponent's playing. They're playing Nightmare, so it's completely random, it seems. I'll just play Stardust down here. It's my highest power card in hand that I can play right now. We'll play it. My opponent did snap. They must feel confident about something. Ebony Maw. So they just have a lot of high-powered cards here. Oh, wait. Ebony Maw was not Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw was Celine. Okay. So they just... Yeah, they hit my Shadow King with negative power. That's fine. I don't think we're going to be playing Shadow King this game. We are leading Madripoor now, 15-11 there. Let's see here. What do we have to play? We don't want to play the fallen one. Cosmic Ghost Rider, is that going to do anything for me at this moment in time? Not really. I guess we'll play our Chavez down. And, do I want to play Gilgamesh right now? Maybe, because we'll probably play Galactus next turn. Yeah, I guess we'll play Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is only going to be an 11 power here, but hopefully that'll be enough. Let's see. Red Skull coming down for my opponent. Well, at least appears to be a Red Skull. Is it a Red Skull? Or has it been nightmarished out? Trying to click on it. Not letting me. Let's see. Let me click on it. What is Red Skull? What? There's Nightmare. It's not letting me see the Red Skull. That's weird. Why can't I click on the Red Skull and see what it is? I don't know. We're leading Madripoor 34-27 there now. Yeah, I think we just go with our Galactus first steps here, making use of the season pass card there, and hope we can keep this. They play to the Dark Dimension, which is kind of odd. Oh, it's the Infinite though. But it's not Infinite, it's Galactus. Oh my gosh. We just got Galactus. Bow before Galactus, man. In this case, bow before the Infinite. Curse you, Nightmare! Curse you, Nightmare! Infinite stealing away the lead from us there. The victory. Well done, sir. RJ Terror. Yeah. 20 power Galactus. That's a little insane. 20 power Infinite posing as Galactus thanks to Nightmare. There we go. Yeah. Well, we start off with a loss. But you know, that's a pretty good loss, though. I'm not mad at that. They played it well. Whenever you're playing Nightmare, you are taking a chance, because you never know. You never know what you're going to get. It reminds me of the quote from Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get. All right, let's update the tracker here for you guys, my win-loss tracker. Keeping ourselves honest as we do. There we go. We're 0-1 so far. Let's jump into another game. Like I said, can't fault my opponent there. They played that well. All right, game 2. Lemuria is our first location. No cards are revealed this turn. Well, I guess we get our Sunspot down there. Why not? Only card I can play right now, so. Let's see what my opponent does here. What you got up your sleeve? OX CC. Hi. I don't even know how to say that name, man. Oxenvici? Oxenvici? We'll go with that. That sounds cool. Oxenvici. The Peak. I hate the Peak. Steal the leftmost card from your opponent's hand. I didn't even see what we lost. I wasn't even paying attention. They gave me a fist bump, though. What'd they get from me? I don't know what they got from me. I got a Deadpool from them. That's not going to do me any good. Maybe I'll play Deadpool over here in the mysterious third location. How about that? M'Baku comes down for them at Lemuria, giving them a 2-1 lead there as my Sunspot picks up 1 power from my extra 1 energy left over from that last turn. Turn 3 energy. Well, we do have the Fallen One in hand, and we have Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, so I think I kind of want to hold this turn. I won't be able to. Well, I'm just going to play the Surfer down. Let's play Surfer down to Lemuria here, help out Sunspot. She's really not going to trigger anything right now. But maybe I can get Gilgamesh down there. A Peak again? No! So much for the Gilgamesh. The Peak took Gilgamesh from me, and I got a blink from them. Well, that's interesting. I could utilize the blink. But we are going to go with the Symbiote Spider-Man here at the middle Peak. And then next turn we'll be able to play our Fallen One there. I'm not sure if I want to snap here, because I don't know what I'm going to get right now. I'm going to have a lot of energy. Yeah, maybe we'll snap. Maybe we'll go ahead and snap. They're fist bumping me. They're feeling confident. Oxenvici. Oxenvici. It's feeling confident here. Mojo. Coming down for them at Lemuria. Okay. We're going to play our Fallen One down here. Activate our Symbiote Spider-Man. That's going to give us a whole ton of energy next turn. And, of course, the Fallen One becomes the Herald of Galactus, which is going to help us out there, too. They also play a card down there to the Peak. What do they play? What's my opponent playing down to the Peak? A Blob, okay. Lots of power there at that middle location, but we have lots of energy this turn. We got... oh, man. Do I Shadow King their Blob or just try to beat it? If I Shadow King here, I'm going to wreck my my Symbiote Spider-Man as well. But Symbiote Spider-Man has more power than Blob. Blob's base is 0. I think it's worth it, man. Let's Shadow King the Blob. We'll get Galactus down. Oh, we can actually blink away Shadow King. That works. And then we'll play Galactus down. There we go. Spend all our energy. That's a good play, I believe. Let's go Ender turn. There it is. Blob down to 0. Sure, my opponent was not expecting that. And a Ghost Rider comes out just to slap the blob upside the face again. I do play a Gilgamesh down. And Blink. Oh my goodness, my Shadow King came down. Blink came down and changed my Shadow King to a Galactus. And that was all she wrote. I'm sorry, Oxavinci, but today was Venomous Prime's day. All right, 4 cubes out of that too, so not too shabby. There's Cosmic Ghost Rider coming through for us. Actually, he was just adding insult to injury with a little slap across the face of the blob there, but we'll take it, of course. We'll take it. That gets us 1 win here. 1 loss so far this stream. 220 wins and 175 losses total for all of my live streams. That's right, guys. I keep track. I've kept track of my record in all of my live streams, man. So, not too shabby. We don't do too bad here, man. 220 wins and 175 losses. That's pretty good, I think. That is pretty good, considering how many awful decks I wind up playing on stream. Well, that's not real true. I try to play fun decks on stream, but I do get a lot of losses out of it as well. So, but we're happy with that win-loss record. Hopefully we can keep that win column going up. Here in this first turn, Starlight Citadel is our first location. After turn 4, swap the position of each location. I got nothing to play in my hand right now, so we're going to have to end our turn here. Looks like my opponent, Cloud, was not able to play a card there either. Turn 2, I have nothing either. I got all my high cards in my hand. We will be able to play Silver Surfer for steps next turn. I don't have the Fallen One in hand yet either, but we do have our Symbiote Spider-Man, so the possibility for the Fallen One is here. Agent Venom coming down for my opponent at the Starlight Citadel. That's going to give every card in their deck 3 power, so this is some kind of, probably a sort of a, well, I shouldn't say it's a zoo deck. It could be any kind of deck, right? They could have, Mystique's in there and Iron Man. But for me, all I have to play is the Silver Surfer first steps. I think we'll play Silver Surfer down here to the Starlight Citadel. I was going to play her to Aunt May's, but I think I'll save that for Symbiote Spider-Man, which is what I'm going to play next, I think. Unless they change something. Magic coming down for my opponent. Can't get it done in 6! My opponent can't get it done in 6. Had to take us to a turn 7. That is okay. That probably will help us out, actually, because that means even more power once we get our Symbiote Spider-Man down, which is what we're going to do right now. And then next turn, we will play the Fallen One and have a ton of energy. I think that's good. I'm even going to snap. I'm feeling confident. Not sure what the Cloud's up to yet. We know they changed the power of all their cards to 3, and they need to take it to turn 7, so who knows what's up their sleeve, man. They do snap back. High-stakes game here, guys. High-stakes game. What are they playing? They play a Mr. Fantastic first steps down to the Starlight Citadel. My Symbiote Spider-Man moves from Aunt May's over to the Starlight Citadel, but then, of course, Starlight Citadel swaps with Aunt May's. And here we are. I have a 15-9 lead there in Aunt May's, 0-0 at Limbo. And they have a 2-0 lead to me at the Starlight Citadel at this particular time. This does make things awkward now because actually, does it make things awkward? Because if I play the Fallen One down here, Silver Surfer, as long as I win this location, will copy the Fallen One's ability. So yeah, I guess we can activate the Silver Surfer. I'm not sure if it's better to activate before or after. I guess we'll find out, because that's what we're doing. We're going to have some energy in this next 2 turns, that's for sure. Yep, Symbiote Spider-Man going to the Silver Surfer, and then since I'm still leading there, unless the opponent beats me, they play a Gore. Uh-oh. Could be a lot of power. Nope, 18-0, and then it gets moved because they hadn't used Aunt May's yet. So, yeah, we're going to have 15 energy. We have 16 total energy thanks to the Fallen One, Symbiote Spider-Man. Silver Surfer first steps combo there for the next 2 turns. So 16 this. Oh, man. Oh, man, yeah, we're going to... Let's see, they played Gore. What is Gore? Ongoing +2 power. Well, you know what? I think we Ghost Rider, Cosmic Ghost Rider the Gore. Let's, so much energy. I think I'll just play, I think we'll just play Sunspot down here, and I think I'll hold on to, no, maybe we'll play Mr. Fantastic. That leaves me 3 energy left over for Sunspot. If nothing else, with all this extra energy, we can buff up the Sunspot next turn as well if we need to. Oh, Cosmo coming down. That is going to screw up my Cosmic Ghost Rider. My opponent played a Cosmo there. Yeah, that messes up that plan. The Gore stands. They have a 21-10 lead at Limbo, but I have 17 energy this turn. That's right, guys. I can play every card in my hand, the 3 cards I have in my hand, and still have 7 energy left over. So Sunspot will be going to a 10. I think we'll just play. Whoops. No, I'm going to play Galactus down to Limbo. Take that, Cosmo. And then do we play Shuri? That's probably not the play there. Maybe I should play Galactus. All right, maybe we'll play Galactus down to the Starlight Citadel, and then play Shuri and American Chavez down to Limbo and see where that takes us. My opponent comes in with a Shang-Chi at Aunt May's. Uh-oh, that did take out my awesome Symbiote Spider-Man there. And then they come out with a Surge, giving them a 13-12 lead to there. We are leading the Starlight Citadel. Shuri coming down. Oh, did we lose? Oh, we lost by 1 point, guys. Oh, man. Oh, man. I got to do the Spider-Man or the Deadpool what emote? Shang-Chi, man. Shang-Chi still haunting our game here, but yeah. Wow, my opponent just stopped me at every pass, man. We tried to play the Cosmic Ghost Rider, got hit by the Cosmo that they played that turn. We were trying to play the Cosmic Ghost Rider to get rid of the Gore's power, but then they played the Cosmo to stop the Ghost Rider, and then, yeah, they just played a Shang-Chi down here to get my, like, 14 power, what was it, Symbiote Spider-Man I had there or whatever. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate, but you can't be mad. They played it well. They had that Shang-Chi in their pocket. And I don't care what people say, man. People might get mad at Shang-Chi. Even though I just got Shang-Chi, you know what? He's got to be in the game, man. It's just too much power in the game, dude. If you didn't have a Shang-Chi, like, people would just play the biggest power cards in the universe. And that wouldn't be any fun. That would get old really fast. You got to have a way to shut that down. You got to have ways to make the other player think, uh-oh, I can't play every big card there is because they could just Shang-Chi me. You know, there's got to be that off valve. So I don't think Shang-Chi needs to be touched in any way. A lot of people hate him, but you know what? I think he's needed, man. He is needed, and you know what's needed for us? Another win here. That's been 2 good losses. I say good losses because my opponent played it well. We got Galactus in our first loss, and then my opponent just played a good Cosmo Shang-Chi there in the... and I wasn't even thinking about Shang-Chi. I wasn't even... See, you know what? High Voltage did that to me. High Voltage did that to me because they banned Shang-Chi this last turn around, and it messed me all up. I got so used to not having a Shang-Chi to deal with that I completely forgot about Shang-Chi being in the game. Well, turn 1, we didn't have anything to do. Limbo is the first location, so there will be a turn 7. The game can't get it done in 6. Second location is the Icebox. Give a card in each player's hand, +1 cost. And here we are, 2 energy, nothing to do again. My opponent doesn't have anything to do either, apparently. And our final location is the Vibranium Mines. After you play here, shuffle 3 Vibranium into your deck. I guess we'll go ahead and... Ooh, do we think the Fallen One's going to be the top card? I got American Chavez in my hand. I think we'll play our Silver Surfer down here to the middle location first. We'll take a chance. We'll take a chance that the Fallen One is not the next card played. And even if it is the next card drawn, and even if it is the next card drawn, okay, we got Cosmic Ghost Rider, okay? They played a Craven. Well, I haven't seen a move deck in a while, so this could be some kind of move deck. Well, we got the Symbiote Spider-Man here, which isn't a bad idea. I think we'll do the same thing we did last time. We'll play, though this does leave him open for Shang-Chi. It's going to be open for Shang-Chi anyways. We're going to play our Symbiote Spider-Man down here to the Silver Surfer lane. See where that takes us. My opponent plays a Dagger and a Vulture down to Limbo. Okay. So they are going to be moving cards. Oh, my opponent's going to hate me here. I do have priority, so we got to play Cosmic Ghost Rider down to get rid of the front end text of Dagger and Vulture. Yep, my opponent's going to hate me here. I'm going to go ahead and snap, though. I'm going to go ahead and snap, though. We didn't get the Fallen one in hand, but we did play our Cosmic Ghost Rider down to take out the Vulture and the Dagger, and I have priority, so that's going to happen, and then my opponent's going to cry and possibly rage quit. But we'll see. Okay, Ghost Rider went up. Yeah, my opponent retreated. That is one thing you have to keep in mind, I guess, with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, if you're picking up the Cosmic Ghost Rider, is your opponent will probably retreat if they see it come down, because it can counter quite a few, decks, especially this poor move deck that was trying to get off the ground, man. But you know what? We'll take it. That's what this deck's made to do. It ain't made to be friendly. All right? You can't always be friendly, man. You got to play some of these cards down. Got to start making people think what kind of decks they have to make. Not the usual decks that have been working for all this time. Got to get these tech cards in here to evolve the game some more. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, we got 2 wins now. 2 losses this stream. 222 wins total for live streams since I have been streaming Marvel Snap, that is. And 176 losses. So, not too shabby. Jumping into another game right now. See what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. We are 2 wins, 2 losses so far this stream. Going pretty good. Going strong. What else do we have here? What else do we have? All right, turn 1, Mirror Dimension is our first location. On turn 4, transform into one of the other locations. And all I can play is American Chavez here, so I think we'll do that. Maybe we'll catch the Fallen one in that buff. American Chavez does become my herald to Galactus first steps. Let's see if we draw the Fallen one. Do we draw the Fallen one? Do we draw the Fallen one? Nope, we draw Shadow King. Well, he's 2/5 Shadow King now, thanks to American Chavez. Lemuria is our second location. No cards are revealed this turn. I don't think I want to play Shadow King yet. It's nothing to Shadow King. I'd rather have that as an emergency. Oh, crap. Yeah, so I think we'll just end our turn there. My opponent, my Galactus, gets a little stronger since my opponent did not challenge the American Chavez there. And then the Great Web is the third location. End of turn. Move 1 card to the web from a random player. That could possibly disrupt us a bit. Whenever this location comes up, I just dive right into it, and what better way to dive into it than with our Silver Surfer first steps here. It does leave our Galactus Herald lane open for my opponent to probably take back, which it looks like they're going to do here. Yep, they play a Victoria hand there, giving them a 3-2 lead there. Proxima Midnight getting discarded by the Blade they just played. Blade getting pulled over to the Great Web where Proxima Midnight wound up. So my opponent has a 10-5 lead there at the Great Web. 2 locations open for them, 3 slots open for us, 2 spots open for them. And we are currently losing the other 2 locations as well. Well, we're tied at Lemuria 0-0. All right, turn 4. We can stop them from adding cards with Stardust. Or we could play our Symbiote Spider-Man down, hoping for the Fallen one, or we could play the Shuri down as well. I think in this situation, Well, we could play Shuri down here. This is how the combination works. The Silver Surfer first steps in the Shuri. Once we play the Fallen one down there, we gotta hope that the Fallen one comes into our hand this next turn, though. Uh-oh. American Chavez gets pulled over the web as well. And we did not get the Fallen one. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Oh, my opponent retreated, though. So they did not like something. I don't know. They were winning that. They were winning that game. I'm not sure why they retreated. Something must have not looked good for them. But, hey, we'll take it. 1 cube out of it. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking. Maybe they suspected the Silver Surfer first steps, or maybe they just rage quit because it's a premium pass card. I don't know. In any case, we got the the victory there. So let's go ahead and update the tracker here. All right. Not too shabby. Let's update this here for you. And yeah, man, how you guys have been doing out there, man? How have your Marvel Snap days been going? Any particular decks that are coming into play for you guys there? Keep it up, you're doing good live. Well, thanks, man. Thanks, Tylex. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. I do try to at least be entertaining. I may not be the best at this game or good at this game, but we do try to be entertaining there, so I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's jump into the game here. Yeah, what have you guys been up to in Marvel Snap, man? Any decks jumping out to you? Have you guys had any experience playing with the Fallen one last week? Have you had any experience playing with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, if you picked that up? Let me know, man. Let me know what you guys have been doing in Marvel Snap, man. You are. Well, thank you. Thanks, Tylex. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that. All right, man. Where are we at here? Turn 1, we do have our Sunspot in hand. But Crimson Cosmos is our first location. Cards that cost 1, 2, or 3 can't be played here. All right, well, we'll play our Sunspot down here to the middle location. It's always nice to have Sunspot in your Fallen 1 deck, I think, because if you have that extra energy left over, even in turn 6 and you don't have anything else to play, Sunspot can really soak that all up. So that is good stuff, man. All right, Hala is our first location. After turn 4, or their second location, I should say. After turn 4, destroy all cards controlled by the player losing here. All right, my opponent played a Quinjet down to the mysterious third location. 2 energy. Second turn, I got nothing to do, right? No cards to play, so we'll end our turn there. At least Sunspot will soak up that energy as power. Collector Quinjet. Okay, we're probably dealing with a discard deck of some kind here, which means that Cosmic Ghost Rider could be pretty devastating here. Unfortunately, we don't have that yet, but we do have the Fallen one in hand. We have our Silver Surfer. I think we'll just start trying to set up for our Fallen one here at the Vibranium Mines. It does mean I'm going to get Vibranium in my deck, which I'm not super excited about, but yeah, I think we'll do that. I could have played my Mr. Fantastic down, which might have been, actually that might have been better because I could have maybe got some lower cost Fallen one out, but that's fine. We did what we did, and that's all that we did. And we got our Symbiote Spider-Man now too, so we do have our backup for the Fallen one, but I think I'll play it right there into the Silver Surfer's lane as well, which should set us up for a pretty good Fallen one play here. Gwenpool coming down for my opponent. Hala blowing up. Nothing there to blow up. Just my Sunspot. We're leading that location 2-0. Leading the third location, Vibranium Mines 12-9. 2 slots open for us, 1 slot open for my opponent. Crimson Cosmos wide open for both of us, 0-0 there. All right. Turn 5. Here we go. Fallen one. Let's get all the energy. Let's get all the energy and then see what we can do in the next turn. I got a lot of good cards in my hand. Galactus, which means the Fallen one's going to become the Herald of Galactus, which I'm okay with as well. Herald of a Galactus, Galactus First Step's not really getting too big in this deck, but he does his job. I don't think I've had him in my hand early enough to really start getting him buffed up. Of course, my opponent played down a Devil Dinosaur to that location anyway, so the Herald isn't gonna be able to buff my Galactus anyways. All right, well we have 6 energy there. Oh, what happened here? What happened? Did I not? Whoops! I all snapped. Okay. Why don't we have that fixed yet, man? Oh, why is that still happening? What did my Symbiote Spider-Man absorb here? Oh, they absorbed the Silver Surfer, and we're not winning. Okay, so we didn't get the extra energy. My bad. What is Devil Dinosaur's base? It's a 4, right? So this would come down to 9, 11, 13 to my... I think we just play Shadow King now, since I messed that up. And then, yeah, we won't play our Galactus. We'll just play Mr. Fantastic and Vibranium down to Holland. Maybe that's enough? I don't know. Depends on if they get a lot of energy from the, a lot of power from their collector there. Now, let's see. 1 cube on the line, who knows? Okay, Mystique is going to copy the Devil Dinosaur. Oh, that might cost us the game there. And Agent Coulson coming down from them. We're not too concerned about him. Shadow King. Oh, I forgot Shadow King's really not going to do anything to Devil Dinosaur because, yeah, he's ongoing. So, even though we set Devil Dinosaur to his base power, he still has ongoing. Wow, well, I misplayed that completely. I misplayed that completely, unfortunately. I mean, the plan was kind of correct because I was hoping to get the Symbiote Spider-Man, Silver Surfer, Fallen One kind of combo going there, but the Devil Dinosaur kind of messed us up. But I suppose I could have played Galactus down. Not sure that would have helped much either. Nah, I think the Devil Dinosaur did us in, man. I think we got eaten by a Devil Dinosaur there, guys. I think that's what happened. That's what happened. Devil Dinosaur and misplays. All right, let me update my tracker here for you guys. Shiny logo. Yes. Gotta get that collection level. Gotta get those more tokens. I need some more tokens, man. We got some new cards coming up next week. I think the new season launch. Yeah, the new season launches pretty soon here. So we're gonna have a whole new season pass, whole new everything, man. So I need to get some tokens in my pocket. You know what? We do have Activate. By the way, if you're looking for an alliance, you don't have an alliance yet, why don't you think about joining the Prime Sanctum? That is my alliance here. TPS, we are very small, so we could use as many members as as we can. Some of my members have already fallen off a little bit. I think they were pushed off by the whole Kid Omega debacle and just kind of the monetization of the game, I think. So, but there's a few of us here still, and we could use some more help. And if you're not in an alliance, you might as well get in an alliance because you get free stuff just for playing the game. There's nothing required to be in the alliance. It's just free stuff, man. You might as well be in an alliance. And if you're looking for an alliance, join the Prime Sanctum TPS. That is us, guys. That is us. We'll welcome you with open hands. Help us and yourself get free stuff with the Alliance. Hopefully they do something with the Alliances soon, man. I really want them to do something. I said this in previous streams before, but I really would like them to do like kind of like the Raid Shadow Legends thing does, where it's like Alliance versus Alliance, and they pair you with an alliance of similar sizes, and you compete across the line. They should really look into that to model their further alliance plans. I think that'd be cool. All right, turn 1 here. We got nothing to do, nothing to play this turn. White Hot Room is the first location. First to fill this gets +3 max energy. My opponent, Bahamut. Still doesn't have anything to play either. And in this turn 2, we don't have anything to play except for our Sunspot, which we will play down to the White Hot Room. Fisk Tower, of course, the second location when a card moves here. afflicted with -4 power. Maximus coming down. I see a lot. What's going on with Maximus, man? I see a lot of Max. This is the second Maximus I've seen. I don't think I've seen Maximus, this much Maximus, in a long time, man. Well, I don't understand. What's going on with Maximus? Is there a Maximus deck going around right now? I guess we'll find out, because they just played one. All right, turn 3. We do have Fallen One in hand. We have the Silver Surfer. I think we'll play the Silver Surfer down to Fisk Tower, and we'll try the Symbiote Spider-Man Fallen One combo once more. As long as my opponent doesn't play the Fisk Tower, we should be okay. Lizard coming down for my opponent. All right, so these are just high-cost cards with downsides that my opponent is playing. I mean, high-powered cards with downsides. They are snapping. All right, turn 4. I think we'll just play our Symbiote Spider-Man down here. I think I'll snap them back. I'm not exactly sure what they're up to here. Is this another Nightmare deck? That was what the last deck was. Yep, it's a Nightmare deck. Okay. Oh, now that makes sense. You definitely would play some cards. I did a similar deck when Nightmare first came out. I made a similar deck to like what I'm playing here. Just I put in all the cards with the downsides that had a lot of power, and for their, I mean, the value for energy for power. I put Nightmare into a deck like that and played that for a while. It was a lot of fun. All right. Well, we got our Fallen One combo off here. Let's go ahead and activate this. As long as my opponent does not play a Devil Dinosaur down there, we should have a lot of energy this next turn. Okay. Symbiote Spider-Man does absorb my Silver Surfer. Yep, Red Skull coming down. Yeah, this is the exact same deck I played earlier. And I lost to. How did I lose to it? See, these are the things I should remember. I recognize the deck, but I don't remember how I lost to it. Or maybe I didn't lose to it. I don't know. Well, we got lots of energy. We got 13 energy now. So we got lots of room to play here. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Shadow King, I don't even have in hand. Yeah, we're just gonna go crazy power here. I don't even know that Cosmic Ghost Rider really will do anything here. I'm not sure what their final play would be. I guess we'll play Stardust down just in case they try to play any, you know, Dr. Dooms or what have you. And then, yes, we'll just do Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, that's a lot of power I just put down, so we'll see. We'll see. 3 cards going down. Typhoid Mary, okay. Oh, Typhoid Mary was a rock slide. Oops. Got it. Ah. Silly all snap. I was just trying to see what they were doing. Now we did get the victory, guys. 8 cubes there. That's nice. So yeah, their Typhoid Mary was a rock slide. And then their Crossbones was a rock slide. And then their Zero... Oh, that was just a regular Zero. So they had 2 rock slides there, man. That's probably an unfortunate Nightmare play for them. But we did have all that energy that turn. So, yeah, that could have really affected it. But we got 8 cubes out of it. All right. That's what we're saying, man. Fallen One, not too bad, man. Not too bad with this particular combo that we're using, the cards. Let's go ahead and update the tracker here for us, keeping ourselves honest. And just so when I think I'm doing bad, I can look at the I can look at my win-loss record and be like, hey, not doing too bad. We're not doing too bad. You know, we're not doing too bad. There we go, 4-3. This stream, 224 wins, 177 losses total for all of my live streams, and we're jumping into another game right now. Let's see what we can do here, guys. All right, what do we got going on? Agent Dale is our opponent. Agent Dale. I don't know about this, man. Is that Dale Gribbler from the King of the Hill? I'll tell you what, man. Wait, that's Boomer. Oh, Dale Gribbler is the paranoid one. There's a theory, I guess, that Dale Gribbler is or that Boomhauer is a secret agent, keeping an eye on Dale because he's a little crazy. Oh, I saw a YouTube video about that. Oh, all right, turn 2. What do we got? First location was Monster Metropolis. By the way, the cards with the highest power here get +3 power. My opponent played an Ant-Man down there. And all we have to play is Shadow King, so we're going to end our turn here. Let Sunspot soak up that energy as power. Tinkerer's Workshop coming down as our third location, +1 energy this turn. Okay, we got Shuri in hand and Symbiote Spider-Man. I think I'm liking the, I'm thinking I like Shuri playing Symbiote Spider-Man more than Shuri into the Fallen One. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess if we really want to, we could really go for crazy energy and do Shuri into the Symbiote Spider-Man, but then that's a lot of energy that we're using right there, so. I don't know. Nope, we're going to go with the Symbiote Spider-Man. It's been working out for us. We're hoping to get the Fallen One in hand so that our Symbiote Spider-Man has something. Uh-oh. We got a Sentry coming down, a Void. We're probably playing some sort of a Nihilist deck here, so that Void will be coming over to our side relatively soon here. That is unfortunate. Oh, I have Stardust, though. That would have been helpful last turn. No Fallen One. We have Shuri. Do we play Stardust here? Or Shuri, just in case we do get the Fallen One next turn? Yeah, maybe we'll play Shuri down here. I have a feeling this Void's going to be coming over to us, though, so that could pose a problem for us. But we'll see what happens this next turn. We need a Fallen One, I think. Mobius and Mobius coming down. Okay, that doesn't affect us any. Alright, we did not get a Fallen One, so we'll have to do this without him. But our Shuri is up here. I should probably fill out this location so the Void can't be coming over to us. But I gotta make some progress in these other locations as well, so got one turn to do it all in. Well, we can probably do this. Play our Silver Surfer down. And then, I mean, I guess I can, well, Shadow King will take, reset all cards here to their original power. I don't have priority, though, so Shadow King could play someplace. You know what? No, let's hold on to Shadow King, because Sunspot will get that energy. And then we're going to go ahead and activate Symbiote Spider-Man, because otherwise we're not going to be able to use him. There's the Annihilus, okay. We saw that coming. Alright, well, we're still pretty good there at the Tinkerer's Workshop with 11 power and 11 to nothing there, but we are losing the other two locations, 17-0 and 8-7. Last turn here. Gilgamesh is actually pretty good. He'll be in 11. The thing is, can we hold the Tinkerer's Workshop? Can we hold Tinkerer's Workshop? I can only... Does 11 hold Tinkerer's Workshop? I don't know. I guess we'll find out here. We're playing Gilgamesh down to Monster Metropolis. Card with the highest power, which will be us. So we should win that unless they play their... I'm worried about Tinkerer's Workshop, though, but let's see. Let's see. They play a card. They pull Ultron down to Eternity range. Is that going to be enough to beat us? I think we pulled this off. Yep, looks like it. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, happy Friday. Yep. Happy Friday. Thanks, man. Thanks. Friday. The sad thing about Friday for me is that it's actually Monday for my work. I'm just coming off my weekend. I am just coming off my weekend, and now I have to go back to work today. So, yeah. But yeah, Friday for everybody else. All those delusional people out there think the weekend's coming up now. That's what I see. Well, that's what I see. But yeah, I appreciate that, man. Happy Friday, for sure. All right, let's update our tracker here. Like so. Boom. And boom. Let's get that. Yeah, 5 wins, 3 losses so far. This stream, 225 wins, 177 losses total for live streams, and we are jumping in to another game right here. Nice. Do you stream before your real job? Generally, I stream on my weekends, which would have been Wednesday and Thursday. I usually stream at night too. I don't usually stream in the daytime. But I haven't had energy the last couple of weeks. I've been too busy enjoying the weekend to stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But generally, yeah, I stream on Wednesday or Thursday. Usually later at night, around 7, 8 p.m., somewhere around there in Easter time. But I wanted to jump in here because I was like, I can't let another weekend go without streaming some Marvel Snap, man. I can't do it, man. I can't let it go by another weekend because I only got 1 stream in this season so far. So I think this will give me a total 2 streams this season. I try to stream every week, so a little behind schedule here for this season, but yeah. So usually I stream on the weekend to make to give you the answer that that you were looking for there. All right, what do we got here, Mr. Fantastic? First Steps, I think, is what we're going to play now. No Fallen One in hand yet. Green Goblin coming down for my opponent. Okay, we got some sort of negative deck here again. We'll see how we fare against this. All right. 4th turn with 4 energy here. White Hot Room's our 3rd location. First to fill this gets +3 max energy. All right, what do we got here? Do we go for the Symbiote Spider-Man in hopes of drawing into the Fallen One? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. That's been working out for us, for the most part. Gladiator coming down for my opponent. Oh, they're going to be disappointed. Thank you for the Gilgamesh. It does kind of mess up my Symbiote Spider-Man play here, though. Although, no, it could mess up my Symbiote Spider-Man for my Fallen One here, but we don't have Fallen One anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think this is going to be a game without the Fallen One. We're not fallen in this one. We are going to 5 energy here. I suppose I could play Cosmic Ghost Rider. I don't really have anything to hit right now, and I do have priority. Curious, if I play the Silver Surfer down here, and I win this location, does that send the Green Goblin over? For science! Let's find out! Let's find out if this works, guys. Silver Surfer is becoming the, yeah, we are winning the location, so what's Silver Surfer going to do here? First step, Silver Surfer, what are you going to do? Cable coming down for my opponent, by the way, in the 2nd location. Yes, I think it... Is it? Oh, wait! Oh, no! that backfired totally! Oh, no! It sent my Silver Surfer over there. Well, now we know. Now we know what happens when you Silver Surfer first steps a Green Goblin. You send your Silver Surfer over there. So that's fun. Okay, this final turn here. We are still leading the white hot room. We do have some room to possibly win here. I think we'll just play Galactus first steps down here to Washington, D.C. and hope that he can salvage his horrible Herald's mistake of heralding into the Silver Surfer there. Let's hope, anyways. My opponent could take over the white hot room, too, which is definitely a possibility there. They do play to the middle location, surprisingly. It's a Hobgoblin. Okay, just more negative stuff coming my way. I think we pulled it off, guys. Even with Silver Surfer first steps betraying us. Betraying Galactus first steps. We pulled it off. So, yeah. Not bad, man. Not bad. Where's my, phew, there's my phew emote. Yeah, it's a close one. That was a close one, Jason. Good game. Good game, sir. Oh, man. Yeah, Silver Trader for sure. The Silver Trader left us, but we managed to salvage it. And now we know. Now we know, people. The more you know. Never play the Silver Surfer down to the Green Goblin's lane to win it because it'll send your Silver Surfer over there. Although, you know, that would be a sneaky thing to do on like what is it? What's the bar that what's the location that you have negative whoever has the lowest energy wins there. That would be a sneaky play there, so that's something to keep. That's something to keep in our pocket. That's something to keep in our pocket. But generally, don't play the Silver Surfer first steps into the Green Goblin. All right, let's update our tracker here. 6 wins, 3 losses now for us in this stream. We are 226 wins and 177 losses total for all of our live streams of Marvel Snap, which is about a little over a year's worth of streaming this game, I think. So not too shabby, man. Not too shabby. We did pull off an Alliance bounty again. Again, if you're looking for an Alliance, the TPS is looking for you. We'd be happy to have you here. Help us get free stuff. Help yourself get free stuff. Join the Prime Sanctum, guys. All right. Boom. All right, and this has been updated correctly. Yep. All right, jumping into... Looks like one more game here before I'm at to jump off and start getting ready for actual work. Yeah, hard to come back from a Gladiator with that big, yeah. That was, I'm thankful for that Gladiator coming down, actually. Even with my Silver Trader, the Gladiator helped us out there. Yeah, bar with no name, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, thank you. Thanks. That's what I was thinking of. Altar of Death? What is this all about? Altar of Death is our first location. After you play a card here, destroy it to get +2 energy next turn. I think we'll just play our Sunspot down here, getting them prepped for a possible Fallen One, Supreme Energy, tons of energy play at the end. Zabu coming down for my opponent there at the Altar of Death. Okay, they must have wanted that 2 energy. And they snapped, man. Ooh, they must have really wanted that 2 energy if they're snapping already. Okay. Okay. I got nothing to play here except for America Chavez. Hopefully we're hitting the Fallen One as our top card in our deck. I guess if you really wanted to be super control-y in this deck, you could put maybe a Howard the Duck in to see what your top card is so you can make sure you're actually hitting the Fallen One. That might make it even better. But that's another hoop to jump through, though. All right. Did we hit the Fallen One? What was the top card of our deck? Nope, it was Mr. Fantastic First Steps, but he's a 3/7 now, so we'll take that. And we do have Symbiote Spider-Man in hand as well. Although this Altar of Death is causing me some issues. This might not be a Fallen One game here. I might have to play this one straight, guys. I might have to play this one straight, but we'll see. We're going to play our Mr. Fantastic First Steps down to Hell's Kitchen. My opponent plays a War Machine down. Well, that's not good, because that means an Infinite could easily come down somewhere. Well, probably in turn 6. And a whole bunch of other cards could possibly come down here. What is my Stardust cards can't be added to locations except by playing or moving them. I think War Machine stopped Stardust though, so yeah, maybe. Let's see. I'll Symbiote Spider-Man here and hope he hits the American Chavez. We're going on a limb here. We're hoping to get another buff out of American Chavez, hoping to hit a fallen one. Okay, well that helps a little bit. Storm coming down to take out the Altar of Death for us, so it's now flooding. We might have a chance to challenge that location a little bit. Let's see. Shuri came into our hand. Turn 5, 5 energy. I think we'll just play our... I think we'll get our Galactus down now. We'll activate the Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't think it'll merge with your lowest cost card here. Copy its text like it just revealed. It might merge with the Sunspot, which would be unfortunate. But I guess it wouldn't be unfortunate because then the Sunspot would just get bigger. But I don't know. We'll see. End our turn here. My opponent plays a card down to Hell's Kitchen. They do play a card to Flooding as well, that first location. What did they play? Enchantress. Alright, that doesn't hurt us there. Galactus is not, Galactus First Step's not phased by your Enchantress and Storm combination there, my friend. Negasonic, ooh, came down, so I guess we're not, I guess we're going for Titan here. Oh, my opponent retreated, okay. Yep, my opponent retreated there. Their Enchantress Storm combination could not get it done. They had to leave. We pick up 2 cubes. And a victory. Gotta love it there. 89, man. Yeah, I'm just not there, man. I made it to Infinite last season for the first time, and haven't made it to it. I thought I'd make it to it this season, but like I said, I haven't. At the beginning of the stream, I haven't really played too much this season. Probably if I would have played a little bit more, I might have gotten a little closer. But here we are. Trying to break back into the galactic rank here. Or is it galactic? Yeah, it's yeah, trying to get into galactic. We did get pretty close to infinite so far, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make it, guys. I don't know if I'm going to make it this season. We'll see. Finish all my quests up here. Season pass. Fire hair boosters. Wonderful. And yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys. So let me update the tracker here. The final win-loss record for this stream is 7 wins, 3 losses, and 227 wins and 177 losses here total for live streams. Deck did pretty good, man. The deck did pretty good. Like I said, I had a rather new deck, and I just kind of threw a bunch of cards in it that were new this season. I'm like, well, if this is going to be the last live stream of this season, I might as well try to use as many cards as I can from the season. Yeah, you too. Love the suit. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for the show. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Yep, like I said, try to stream Wednesdays or Thursdays, usually late at night, but I don't know. I've been kind of all over the place. Probably not great for the YouTube algorithm, but the videos will always be here if you happen to miss one of my live streams. So I always have the video up on the channel after I'm done with the live stream. So it all works out. So thanks for stopping by. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for stopping by, man. But yeah, we just threw a bunch of cards in here, and from this season, pulled it off. Again, if you're looking at the deck, I'll have it posted. Or have it posted already in the information there. So if you want to try it yourself, you can do that as well. But yeah, just it's really a Fallen one. Like I said, it came from it was the Fallen one pieces were based off of the Regis Kilbin deck that he featured I think last week. And I just took a few pieces out of that and threw in some of the other new cards and oh sweet. Sweet. Glad you got the notifications on. Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah, so, but yeah, if you're looking to try to use the Fallen one, although he's off the season pass now, you have to get him in packs now. Although you can get him in the seasonal packs right now, so there's a chance you could still get him. I think he's worth it. I think he's going to get better as time goes. I mean, if we get more buff cards, he definitely would be cool too. Right now, it is a little bit like jumping through hoops to try to get as much energy as you can on him. But it's not bad. Cosmic Ghost Rider, I've had pretty good luck with this. We didn't really get to see a whole lot of him this stream. But he's, of course, still available in the shop right now if you want to get him. And I don't know. It's up to you, man. He's okay. He does pretty good. He's pretty high cost, though, so he kind of comes out late in the game, which makes it a little bit more rough, but he can cause some surprises at the end. And then Stardust, cards can't be added. This shuts down Destroy. If you're going up against a lot of Destroy, it doesn't totally shut down Destroy, but it hampers Destroy quite a bit. So I definitely would recommend that as well. And Silver Surfer, man, I don't know, man. I hate that was the super premium pass card, but definitely not super effective. Probably can do without it, but I was like, oh, I'll get her. Why not? Try her out. So we tried her out, and she's okay. I think she'll get better as other cards come into the game as well. But, yeah, that's it, guys. That is it for me. Thanks for stopping by. This has been VP. I am signing off. We'll see you later. And, hey, keep on gaming.